You're at a dinner party. Someone across the table leans in and asks the question. Doctors hear more than any other human on earth. So what do? You say it. I'm a doctor. And for 1 second, the room shifts. Eyebrows go up. Someone leans forward. Someone else quietly decides not to mention their weird symptom from last week. And then comes the follow-up question, the one that actually matters. Oh wow, what kind of doctor? This is the moment most English learners freeze. Because saying, I'm a doctor is easy. Explaining what that actually means, in clear natural English, is a completely different skill. Let's build it properly. In English, your specialty is the word doing all the heavy lifting. Not doctor of hearts or doctor of stomach. There's a real word for almost everything. And using it instantly makes you sound fluent and confident. I'm a cardiologist. I work with the heart. I'm a pediatrician. I treat children. I'm a GP, a general practitioner, so I see a bit of everything. Notice the pattern. Specialty first, then one short explanation right after it, almost like a footnote. That second half isn't optional small talk. It's doing real work. Because most people outside medicine don't know what a nephrologist does. You're not just naming your job. You're translating it. Now here's where it gets specific. And specific is exactly what makes English sound real instead of memorized. Talking about where you work changes the entire flavor of the sentence. I work at a hospital paints one picture. Long shifts, emergency cases, a building that never really sleeps. I run my own clinic paints a completely different one. Quieter, more personal, your own patients, your own hours. I work in a research lab paints a third picture entirely. White coats, lab results, almost no direct patient contact at all. 3 sentences. 3 completely different lives. Choose the one that's actually true. And suddenly your English carries real information instead of just vocabulary. There's a tense trap hiding inside this topic. And it catches even advanced learners. When you talk about your daily routine, you live entirely in the present simple. I see patients every morning. I do rounds at 7. I write prescriptions for chronic conditions. Present simple. Because it happens again and again, like clockwork. But the second you tell a specific story, a real memory, you fall straight into the past. Last week I had a patient who came in with, I remember one case. Where? Past tense, because it's one moment. Frozen in time, already finished. Mixing these up is the single most common mistake. I am seeing patients every morning, sounds like it's happening right this second. Not like a routine. Keep routine in present simple. Keep stories in past simple. That one distinction alone will make your English sound twice as natural. Doctors also live inside a very specific emotional vocabulary, and most courses skip it completely. Saying my job is hard is true, but it's flat. It tells nobody anything. Real English reaches for something sharper. It's emotionally exhausting some days. It's incredibly rewarding when a patient recovers. You carry a lot of pressure. Every decision actually matters. That last one. Every decision actually matters. That phrase alone says more about being a doctor than 10 textbook sentences ever could. It's specific. It's honest. It sounds like a real person talking, not a vocabulary list reciting itself. There's also a quiet skill in how doctors talk about hard moments without sounding cold or oversharing. Native English leans on soft distance for this. Not, a person died, but we lost a patient. Not, I made a mistake, but it didn't go the way we hoped. This isn't about hiding the truth. It's about controlling how heavy a sentence lands, which is something every fluent speaker does instinctively. In any profession, in any hard conversation. Let's put all of it together now. Someone at that dinner table asks, what kind of doctor are you? And what's it actually like? Here's a full, natural answer. I'm a pediatrician, so I mainly treat kids. Anything from checkups to more serious conditions. I work at a children's hospital, which means the days are long, but honestly never boring. Most mornings I do rounds, check on my patients, talk with the families. It's emotionally exhausting some days, especially with the tougher cases. But when a kid you've been treating finally goes home healthy, there's really nothing like it. Read that again slowly. Specialty. Workplace. Daily routine in present simple. A real feeling, specific and honest, sitting right at the end. That's not a definition. That's a person talking about their life. Build your own version right now. Real specialty, real workplace, one routine sentence, one honest feeling. Don't reach for impressive words. Reach for true ones. That's what actually makes English sound fluent. Next time someone asks what kind of doctor you are, you won't freeze. You'll have an answer that sounds like you, because it finally is. That's English Cat Academy. We'll see you in the next lesson.